Hello. Hi. My my name is Shara or Alyssa. You can call me Alyssa. Mm, I am starting this account. I honestly have no idea why, but I don't know. I feel like this is something that I would want to look back into once I've finally reached the goals in my life that I've currently started and planned for myself. I don't know if this will actually even reach anyone, if this will even, I don't know, if this will ever even be significant in my life. But for once, I want to do something that is very personal to me, that is very raw and honest, and I guess new. So, yeah, welcome to my YouTube channel. Mm. Mm. Recently, I have gone through a lot of changes in my life, and I guess this is my way of coping and at the same time showing up for myself. I'm currently 26 years old. I just turned 26 a couple of days ago, and there's so much things that I want to do in life. I have been trying to look for an outlet where I can be myself. I write a lot of journals, but I feel like it's not enough. So here I am. Today, I turned on this camera without really putting into mind what I would be saying or doing. But there's so much noise outside. I'm so sorry. Okay, let me just give a quick rundown of my life. I grew up in the province of the Philippines with my family, and I have never been outside the country. But I have met a lot of friends from different countries because I used to go to church with them. And I don't really consider myself a pure Filipino in sense of knowing about different cultural backgrounds. I do consider myself very much a third world, a third culture kid. Sorry. I have learned so much growing up. The past 25 years has been very fun, confusing, chaotic, but also has life has been very kind to me. So I guess if you're watching this, this is mainly for people who are trying to look for a purpose in their lives. Because I think I'm currently at a position where I feel so lost and I don't know where to find my footing. And I finally want to show up for myself. So here we are. Uh, this is pretty scary and at the same time exciting for me because I don't think anyone would really even watch this aside from myself in the future. But I want to see where this would go. I also really want to inspire a lot of people in my life, given my life right now isn't really that inspiring. But hopefully, in the future, with the upcoming videos that I will be posting, one day I would be able to be proud and say that this is me now. So, yeah. Hi. Uh, I have been through a lot lately in life, and right now I'm going through a lot of things that I never thought I would be going through. I have reached a certain point in my life where I don't really have any goals left. I don't really have any dreams left. There is not much that I wanted to do aside from living comfortably until the end of my days. But for the first time in a very long time, I finally feel like for once there's something that I still have to do in this world and that I want to make a difference somehow. I don't know how I'll be doing it, but slow steps. We'll get there one day. Um, very recently, I have just been through going through a breakup, and this guy that I dated, it was a very short relationship. In fact, it's my shortest relationship. But somehow, I feel like he affected me the most in a very positive way. So, it has been like a huge wake up call for me that I really want to do better for myself and for the people around me. I don't really want to dive deep into it. And honestly, there's just myself to blame as to why we ended. I have a lot of insecurities. I have a lot of things that I'm dealing with right now, and I don't think I was ever ready enough to be into a relationship when I got into one with him. So, it is me kind of documenting what happened to my life after the breakup, I guess. It's been 2 weeks. There was a lot of crying, there was a lot of confusion, a lot of questions, and also at the same time, a lot of reflection. Uh, for some weird reason, I feel very positive right now, and I really want to continue feeling that way. So I wish one of these days I could go back to this and remember everything, all the feeling that I've been feeling right now, and that hopefully I would be able to show up for myself fully in the following years of my life. Uh, yeah. So I want to get into some things. I have ADHD, and I used to think that I'm a very confident person back then, but this whole past 2 weeks, I started realizing that maybe I wasn't as confident as I thought I was. So I want to focus on rebuilding that confidence that I lost throughout the years. And that's why I'm here. And I don't think I'm capable of doing so unless I show up to the world with the barest self version of myself that I have. And that's why here we are. I haven't showered since last night, and today I didn't really get to eat a lot. Uh, Going through heartbreak, I never thought it would be this hard because I've dated quite a few guys in my life, and for the first time, it has affected me this much. I never thought it would affect me this much. So, if you are going through something, hardships in life, it may not be the same as I'm going through right now, but I wish we could all hold on together to a little bit of hope that maybe there's still something in this world that we can do. And yeah, that's where I really want to focus on right now. Uh, I don't know why, but after the breakup, it made me really feel like there is still so much to do that I haven't done, and how I truly badly wanted it in my life. I never thought I did, but right now, I do feel like there's so much things that I want to do. There. Uh, I'm sorry, there's so many things going through my head. I won't be editing my videos, like I said. I would be putting this all up bare as it is. I I really have been watching a lot of YouTube videos lately, and there's just something new that I wanted to make, something that I haven't seen in a while. And it's in this digital version of the world that we're living in. I haven't seen something so real. And I guess for once I want to be that person. Because we're all just human beings. We all mess up in life. We all do things that we want to do. And somehow I just want people to know that life can be very messy, life can be quite confusing at times. Things like this happen all the time, but I know we'll be able to recover and come back up stronger than we thought we could ever be. Okay, another fact, I guess. If you guys will notice, I never put up any pattern. This is a very impulsive thing that I just decided to do. So I didn't even write an outline of what I'll be saying. So right now I'm just kind of spilling my guts everywhere. That is one of my goals this year, to be able to finally put my thoughts in order so that I will be able to think with more clarity and feel with more clarity. I've always had this issue where I can't fully express myself because I never really learned how to do so. I kind of just learned how to internalize every emotion that I had without having to fully express it, nor truly like say it, put it into words. So I have lost a lot of people in my life, and that's something that I really want to change. There's a lot of people around me who still believes in me and cares for me truly. So this is my way of finally showing up for myself and those people who cares about me. I don't ever want to disappoint anyone again, and I don't ever want to hurt anyone again. There. Mm, okay, another fact about me, going back. Sorry. Going back. Another fact about me is I've gone through depression for most of my life. I think this was something that I'd never really admitted to myself because I was so scared of the thought to admit that I may be still depressed, because I thought I was out of it back then. Uh, when I think it all started when I was 11 years old, when I started realizing that there was something wrong with me. And as I grew older until I was 18 or 17, that's when I truly understood that I've been depressed my whole life. But at that time, I had a turning point when things started to feel so much better for me. I never had a therapist because it was just too expensive and I had other things to do. That time back in 2018, I was graduating from college and I was just about to start my life. I was 19 then. I was so scared. It feels like as if I was being reborn into this world and I had not a single clue on what I wanted to do next. So, yeah. After I graduated, I got into a relationship with my first ex, my first boyfriend. It was a 2 year relationship. It was wonderful when it lasted, but things didn't end well. And after that, a few months later, I got into another relationship. At this point in my life, I thought I was okay. I thought I was done with depression. But I think in the middle of being in a relationship with my second ex, that's when I started feeling depression again. But I was so oblivious to it, and I tried so hard to get it off my head. I tried so hard to deny that I was depressed. So from then on until now, I've been in denial. I think I think I have been depressed since, but I never really fully admitted to it because I was so scared of the life that I had back then when I was actually depressed, and I didn't want to go back to that state. So yeah, right now though, I'm doing a lot better, I think. Back then, I think if I had to go through this 2 years ago, I don't know where I would be right now. I might probably have done something that I would have regretted. But I said finally for the first time that it's over and that I need to show up for myself. And this is my way of showing up for myself. So, yeah, if ever you guys are also going through things in life, I want you to know that you have to believe in yourself. Because if no one has your back, then what are you gonna do? You can't just give up on life. The world will never stop for us. We always have to remember that. And also, I guess I got very lucky with the very few people I have left in my life, which really cares about me. It's really important that you surround yourself with people who cares about you and loves you, and you should never take it for granted. I feel like that is where most of my grit is coming from right now. Because I know that I truly can't show up for myself yet, because I still feel very negative about a lot of things. But the only reason why I'm trying to stay strong is because I know that there are those people who care so much about me, and I don't want to hurt them in any way. So, yeah, that's the introduction to this YouTube channel. I don't know how regularly I'll be updating this, but I hope we get better each time I upload a video. I know I look so ugly right now. I have been crying a lot. The last 2 weeks is just filled with so much sadness and misery and a little bit of hope. Right now, I'm really clinging into that little hope that I have. I'm not expecting too much from it, but I am expecting a lot from myself that I should be able to show up for myself each time. And I hope it really stays this way until I'm finally able to get back up fully on my feet. And I truly hope the same for everyone else. If you're ever watching this, if this even ever goes far somewhere, somehow, I want to really be able to look back to this first video and be proud of myself. I don't know if this is ever gonna get anywhere, but we'll try. There. Uh, okay, that's it. Hopefully, I get to see or inspire people with this. I'll try to grow and try to inspire people as much as I can, given we only have very little of time left in this world. I really want to make a difference somehow. Okay, that's it. I'll see you on the next video. Have a happy new year.